Function with Purpose podcast. All things health, wellness, fitness, and education through the physical therapy perspective. I am Dr. Amy Bullock, owner and founder of Fortress Physical Therapy. Fortress PT is here to serve the Charlotte metro area by highlighting the importance of how and why physical therapy should be a part of your health and wellness lifestyle. Here we go, Season 6, Episode 2 of the Function with Purpose podcast. I'm with you today, people. Dr. Amy here. Hopefully you're having a lovely morning, afternoon, evening, right before sleep, early awake with coffee in hand. I love coffee. Okay, this topic, oh my gosh, huge pet peeve of mine, and probably most likely a pet peeve for my other physios out there. Okay, the topic, waiting for the fire to build. So, as a physical therapist, we do not want to hear this. I'm going to get pretty fired up about this topic, literally. My fire is going to build. My blood pressure is probably going to go up. A pet peeve of mine, most likely, I can probably speak for my other colleagues, is when someone comes up to me and says, hey, I need to see you for ailments. I need to get on your schedule. In fact, we actually get them scheduled for their initial eval. Okay, first time seeing me. And then all of a sudden, the night before or 2 days before, I'm feeling better. Actually, I'm completely fine, and I'll just wait until it hurts to get at you. I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna let the fire build. That's what you're saying to me. What is that? I used to be that person. I totally used to be that person. I was in your shoes. But as a physical therapist, we don't want to hear that. Even when perhaps you are talking to your local physio and you're like, yeah, I need to see you for this, this, and this. And okay, here's my number. And you're trying to text them or call them. You don't answer. You don't return phone calls or whatever. We're trying to get your plan of care started and help you out so that you can live life as pain-free as possible to be able to move, function with purpose. And then you see me in person, maybe at a CrossFit class, and say, hey, yeah, by the way, I'm not going to lie to you, I'm actually one of those people where I just wait for the fire to come up and then I seek out help so someone else can put it out for me. What? Sickness care does not equal health care. So essentially, when it comes down to it, you're kind of saying, I'm going to wait until I get sick and then I'm going to take care of my health. Same thing goes for movement. Same thing goes for exercise. Same thing goes for sleeping. Same thing goes for nutrition. Same thing goes for stress management. If you want to prevent those big fires, then you have to learn to keep them watered down. You got to be more proactive and less reactive. Dude, I was in your shoes. I had to have a fellow physio tell me to say, hey, Amy, what are you truly doing to help get yourself better? You're going to all these CrossFit classes. You're participating in these classes and movement classes for 45 minutes out of your 24-hour day. And you're slowly building your fire over time. That's why your leg hurts. That's why you can't sleep at night. What are you doing? What are you doing to lengthen the gap between your major fire? Right? So, I think it just comes down to something where someone or something, maybe something you see on TV, or something that you read, or something on Instagram, whatever, or perhaps the physical therapist that you know of down the road, or perhaps you might know me and you're following me and you're seeing the stuff or the content that I'm putting out there, and something that I say or talk about or perform or put in my storyline connects with you, and you're like, all right, this is it. I'm going to get on Dr. Amy's schedule, or I'm going to get on Dr. Josh's schedule. Something has to hit home. Waiting for the fires to build is not the answer, right? Because sickness care is not equal to health care. You're at no means taking care of your health if you let the fire get super ass huge. I don't mind, like, if I'm seeing a patient and every time they come in, they're like, tweaked my elbow, tweaked my wrist. The next session might be I tweaked my back, or I did this, I did that. I don't mind putting those little fires out, or whatever the case may be, but what you're doing, your habits, your routine are leading to these fires, and by no way are you truly preventing them. So they keep stacking on each other. It's like a big inflammation ball. It's like a ball of sun. It's like the sun or an asteroid or a comet coming to planet Earth, and it's getting closer and closer and closer. I'll help put fires out, but when are you actually going to truly change the foundation? How do we keep it watered? Right? So, oh man, I think my heart rate's up right now. Don't know what it is at the moment. But I think our thought processes are so wrong about this. Maybe there is something that kind of has been bothering you, whether it is a muscle, bone, ligament, tendon issue, right? Because we're humans. We have to move every day. Well, maybe you need just a little bit different type of movement. Or maybe you need to hone in a little bit more on your sleep routine or your pattern. Maybe you need quality of sleep rather than quantity of sleep. Maybe it's your nutrition. Maybe you're not getting the appropriate protein amount, right? Because protein builds muscle. Our body is literally made up of one giant block of protein and collagen and sodium, potassium, all that stuff. But maybe we just need to focus our magnifying glass on one little thing and refine that, rather than putting out these big ass fires. Or, in fact, obviously, someone putting out your fire for you, and you're in the hamster wheel, burning rubber. All right, here comes the PT. I'm going to water the hose. I'm going to water you down, right? No. You are the one that has to change. You are the one who is in control of keeping your fires at bare minimum, right? As a physical therapist, we're there to help guide you. We are your accountability person. Because overall, we want to be resilient. We want to be durable. We don't want to end up like our parents or our grandparents, right? Becoming old shouldn't be a thing. Becoming old and frail should not be a thing. We can still build strength. We can still build resilience. We can still build durability. But why wait for the fire to build? So, this is a quick episode today. Hopefully, I got my point across. But even as a future patient, maybe you are looking for a physio to connect with, and you're unsure. Just please don't be that person that says, yeah, I am one of those athletes or individuals who just I just wait for shit to hit the fan and then I get help. You're painting the wrong picture for yourself, as well as you're placing lower expectations on your ability to succeed both in and out of the gym and at life, really, when it comes down to it, right? So no, change your thinking pattern. I want to be proactive. I don't want to be reactive. How? How can I keep these fires from building? And you hold the sparkle pager. As a PT, we help help mitigate and help teach you that really you need to own and hone in on sleep, nutrition, stress management, and daily movement. And I'll be happy to help keep fires out. But when are you going to change? When are you going to keep those fires from building? So, okay. This wasn't a mean podcast. This wasn't a mean episode, but it really gets me fired up, literally. So, I hope that spoke to you, because I just think it's super important that, someone needs to be there for each other. We need to be there for each other. And it could be a PT, it could be an occupational therapist, it could be a massage therapist or bodywork therapist, it could be a psychologist, it could be an MD, DO, nurse practitioner, whatever. But a healthcare issue or a healthcare concern should be directed to someone who can really care for your health, right? 9 times out of 10, if it's not in a medical emergency, a physio can be that person. So, if you're in the Charlotte area, I'd definitely be glad to connect with you, see if we're fit. If not, I might probably know someone, maybe in the state of California, if you're listening to this, who can help you keep your fires at a bare minimum and help instill that accountability for you and with you. So remember, function with purpose on purpose and live life to the fullest. Don't set low expectations for yourself. All right, you guys, see you on the next episode. That's a wrap for today's episode, Function with Purpose podcast. For more information on this episode, please check out the show notes within your podcast app. Be sure to subscribe, like, share, or drop your comments and questions below. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Google, YouTube, and LinkedIn. Thanks for the listen. Pursuit, precision, purpose.